What is up? I am your host, Endo, Caine, and I'm here to let you know that I just finished watching Raw. So enough of the bullshit, man. We got a lot of content, 3 hours of content. Let's get to it. No BS. Let's get to it. Hey, Raw kicks off. We in Kansas City, Missouri. We get a shot outside. We see the Judgment Day, Logan Paul, and Patrick Mahomes out of all fucking people pull up. Look, it's 2024. These crossover episodes gotta stop. We get Cole and annoying ass Pat McAfee to kick off Raw in the arena. Get the draft rules and the draft pools. The protected champions, same shit from Friday night. New women's world champ Becky Lynch out there. If you didn't see it last week, she won the Battle Royal to rightfully claim the world's title. She says this the same building where she got her face crunched in by Nia Jax, and kind of reminisces. It says this is when she became the man. Now she says she want to be a fighting champ, want to find a new #1 contender. Let's go. Liv appears. She says she wants the world title and says that Becky wouldn't even be champ if it weren't for her taking out Rhea. Then Becky says it's funny because Liv would be champ if it wasn't for what Becky did to her last week. Ha 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 ha. Nia Jax appears. She's talking about how she dominated in that Royal Rumble last week. Says that the only reason that she lost is because they teamed up on her, and if she would have stayed the course, she would have been champ. I kind of agree. Says her last night on Raw and that she's willing to take somebody out with her if this gonna be her last night. Liv starts swinging on her. She accepts. We're gonna get that later on tonight. #1 contender. We get a shot of main event. Jay Uso. Big 6-man tag team match tonight. Out of Sammy and Bronson. Big IC title match tonight, and it's Stephanie McMahon with the round 1 picks for your 2024 draft. And it goes as follows. Raw picks Imperium. SmackDown picks Jade Cargill. Raw picks Damage Control, and SmackDown picks Kevin Owens. Then we get Imperium out to the ring. We show a quick package about how Giovanni Vinci got his ass whooped last week from the hit called via Gunther by Kaiser. New Day's out there. We finna get Gunther versus Xavier Woods 1v1 right now. Match opened up with a lot of strikes being exchanged until Gunther, of course, catches Woods with a huge chop on the outside. I knew it was only a matter of time until the strikes and Gunther caught up with Woods. So Gunther picks up Woods for a huge, vicious power slam, and it just seemed like Xavier Woods could not get any momentum. Just can't get off the ground with Gunther's vicious offense, land strikes in like that. Huge chops and strikes for Gunther, man. Top rope flight, huge missile drop kick from Woods. 1, 2, kick out. Woods get caught in the ropes, kind of gets his leg like tangled up in the ropes, and Gunther, being the ring general, attacks and targets the knee. Half crab from Gunther, really targeting that knee again. Then Kofi gets on the ring apron and he's finna throw the towel in. And Woods is like, no, don't do it. And the crowd like, no, don't do it. So Kofi says, fuck it, throws the towel. He ain't gonna do it. We ain't no bitch, he ain't gonna quit. So when it's all said and done, the pain of the submission and the ring general was too much, and Gunther wins. Cut backstage, Jey Uso says he has no pressure on him these days. He's free flowing and is not worried about what Damian Priest is talking about. Round 2 of your draft, we got Logan Paul and I Show Speed out for round 2 picks, which goes as follows. Raw picks CM Punk, SmackDown picks Lashley and them with the Pride. Raw picks Braun Strowman. I did not see that coming. And SmackDown picks Tiffany Stratton. Then gets on the mic and says Jay made a mistake by leaving the bloodline and he'll never win a championship on his own. Jey Uso interrupts and comes out there, does this whole yeet thing, you know, partying this bitch. So Jay says he should kick Logan's ass right now for what he said about him and how he never gonna be successful on his own. So then Judgment Day appeared and Jay pretty much outnumbered. Jay gets jumped, they kick his ass. So then look, so Patrick Mahomes sitting right there ringside. So Logan Paul goes to Patrick Mahomes, grabs this nigga. He ain't even grab him. Patrick Mahomes gave him his Super Bowl ring. And Logan Paul gets in the ring finna punch Jey Uso and accidentally punch JD ass instead. Braun Strowman appears, choke slam on Finn Balor, chases Logan Paul bitch ass away, has a face off with Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs. Cut backstage, Gable and Truth said they negotiated a deal for something with Pierce, I don't know. Truth speaks in code. I don't understand what the fuck he's saying. But then out of nowhere, Sammy appears and Haluba kicks the hell out of Gable. Just lays him out cold, man. Knock the fuck out cold. Then we cut back to T giving his draft analysis, you know, talking about the picks and how he feel each brand did. McIntyre appears and says, Booker, you changed, man. Says Booker done changed from years, and now he's supporting CM Punk and not being who he really is. And we cut back to the ring. It's IC title time. You get your boy, Big Bronson Reed, brother, versus Sami Zayn. And Sami Zayn appears, cheers up to the crowd. He's still red hot. We start off with a lot of strikes in this match, and Sammy strikes basically just bouncing off Bronson Reed, big ass. Sammy starts to high fly, gain a little momentum, tries to get a little greedy from the top rope, caught, power slam, senton combo, massive clothesline from Sammy, Bronson Reed, choke slam, buckle bomb, sit out power bomb, shoulder takedown. Sammy hits a haluva, 1-2. Then Gable appears out of nowhere. German suplex to Sammy, ankle lock, revenge from that kick earlier. Then a tsunami from Bronson Reed. Then Reed, being mad that Gable just ruined his match, hits his ass with a Death Valley driver and stands tall over everybody. I feel like this was great too, man. Just presenting Bronson Reed as a threat. Even though it kind of ruined his momentum, he didn't take a pin tonight, and it keeps him fresh. And now it's time for round 3. All right, so APA comes out to announce the picks, and the round 3 picks are as follows. Raw picks LWO. SmackDown picks Legado de Fantasma. Raw picks Drew McIntyre. And SmackDown picks Nakamura. McIntyre out there. He bitching again. I'm kind of getting tired of McIntyre bitching every week. McIntyre says he should have been drafted in the earlier round. Says Punk is a corporate kiss ass. Fractured his elbow, but he's not gonna be like CM Punk, and he gonna actually show up to work. And Punk music hit. And you know, McIntyre looking for him like, oh, where this nigga at? Where this Punk way up in the skybox posted? You know what I mean? Looking down. So Drew go after Punk. Gable yelling at his crew. Maxine Dupree just happy she eliminated 2 people out of the match, and he's basically calling them losers. Get backstage with Brian Breaker, says he's here to take over Raw. Sheamus interrupts, says he's a fan, sees a little bit of himself in Brian Breaker. Then we see Candice LeRae in the ring. She got a match tonight versus Maxine Dupree. Whole lot of hair pulling. We get a spinning kick from Maxine Dupree. Maxine Dupree looked really good in this match early. I don't know if that was synced or what, but yeah, she looked real good in this match early. Bulldog, elbow combo, ankle lock from Maxine. Indy try to hit Ivy on the outside, throws into the ring post, hits Maxine with the finisher, 1-2-3. Good quick match. SmackDown package showing Carlito beating up Dragon Lee, on footage. Speaking of LWO, we cut back to them. Talking to Rey Mysterio, says he got unfinished business with Carlito. Then Dirty Sanchez Dom appears, says don't forget that not y'all on Raw, y'all on Judgment Day territory because Judgment Day runs Raw. Alright, then we cut back to McIntyre, and this is kind of funny. I saw this coming from a mile away and I still laughed. So McIntyre's looking for Punk in the suites. He's looking through the doors and stuff. He finds Punk's suite, but it's no CM Punk there. It's just an autographed picture of CM Punk. And then that's when Punk's music hits and Punk strolls out to the ring, and you just see the fucking look on McIntyre's face, man. He's like incensed. He's so pissed, man. It was great. Punk gets out there and says McIntyre's basically like an ex-girlfriend you can't get rid of. All you do is talk about him on Twitter, tweeting. He'd have thought you hurt your elbow from tweeting about him so much. Punk promises once he gets 100% healthy, he will make McIntyre's life a living hell. I love it. Time for round 4. We got Teddy Long and Alondra Blaze out here to announce the draft picks for round 4, and they go as follows. Raw gets Judgment Day. SmackDown picks up Naomi. Raw goes NXT and picks up Dragunov, and then SmackDown picks up Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. Now it's time for our #1 contender match. We got Liv Morgan coming out, looking to continue her Liv Morgan revenge tour. We got Nia Jax out here, and this match was actually pretty good, man. Really good. It had a lot of good stuff in it, man. Nia was in there in the beginning, just throwing Liv ass around the ring, grabbing her by the hair, just ragdolling. Step up insecurity from Liv. Series of real clean drop kicks. Mad clothesline from Nia. Nia throws Liv on the announce table. Then we get a shot of Tiffany Stratton in the crowd, you know, just scoping out the competition. Liv with a drop kick, head bash right into the ring post. Samoan drop from Nia. Then out of nowhere, Naomi appears and just starts beating Tiffany Stratton ass outside of the ring. Nia attacks, takes out Naomi, then gets distracted. Code breaker, Oblivion, 1, 2, 3. That's all she wrote. Backstage to Booker T doing more draft analysis, asking who's next from NXT. The Dudleys out to appear to announce the draft for round 5. They set up a table, put on the glasses, do the whole shit. That was pretty cool. And your round 5 draft picks are as follows. Raw picks The New Day. SmackDown picks Pretty Deadly. Raw picks Lyra Valkyria. SmackDown picks Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell. Now it's time for our tag team titles match. And to be honest with you, it wasn't really a lot here. This match started in the commercial. The Academy was already in the ring when we came back from commercial, so they didn't even get entrances. Come back from commercial, a hot tag to Miz. Hits the Miz kick. Brings Otis up. Otis hits the worm. Tozawa Senton blocked by Miz. Double finisher by Awesome Truth. 1, 2, 3. It's pretty much a glorified title squash. Cut backstage to the Judgment Day and they look creepy ass treehouse hideout, wherever the fuck they are. Priest said earlier that he didn't need the Judgment Day help to take out Jay. JD got a huge bruise on his fucking face from getting punched in the face with the rings from Mahomes. Don't forget. Backstage, Becky confronts Liv and congratulates her, but Liv don't even acknowledge it. It's kind of like, yeah, whatever, bitch. And then Damage Control walks by Becky and sees her holding the title and tell her, hey, we'll be seeing you real soon on Mondays. Haha. Then we get our GMs out to give us round 6, the final round of our draft picks, and they go as follows. Raw gets the Final Testament. SmackDown picks up DIY. Raw picks up Big Bronson Reed, brother. And SmackDown picks Blair Davenport from NXT. So then we get Jey Uso in the ring doing the yeet thing, and it's about time for our 6-man tag main event. Jey Uso, Ricochet, and your boy Andrade versus all of the Judgment Day. Let's go. So Finn and Andrade get this started. It's a slow start, you know, slow build. It's going to build up to a whole lot of action, you know, chokeholds here, chokeholds there. Everybody gets a chokehold. So now it's suicide dive time. You get a suicide dive. Everybody gets a suicide dive. Love it. Judgment Day goes down. Then we back from commercial. A huge broken arrow from Priest. Strikes from Ricochet, laying in them strikes. Tag team wrestling from Judgment Day, and this was great. That's just a tribute to how long they've been tagging on the Raw roster lately. Love it. I love it. Our baby faces are looking like they're getting into some trouble until a big Rico and Ricochet hot tag Jey Uso, laying in the strikes to Balor. Step up in Seguri to lay out Balor. Step outside, kick to the ear in the corner from Jay. Flatliner to Ricochet from Priest. Samoan drop from Jay. Priest on the top rope. JD McDonough fucks up the South of Heaven. Jay hits super kicks on everybody. Spear the Finn. Splash the Finn. 1, 2, 3. And that's how we end Raw with our baby faces standing on top. I love it. And that was your Raw review for this week. Make sure you check out the SmackDown review before this Friday. Was the draft eventful? Was it spectacular? Was it, oh my God? No. But WWE and Raw has continuously been turning in good episodes week after week after week. And after the BS we tolerated a few years ago, I'm all in. Drops incomplete.